Hey everyone, Cynthia here. I wanted to very quickly make this video to show you. I had gotten asked, how do I do the outside, that flap that I did on my last page that went like this on my France page, the Luxembourg Palace. So let me just show you real quickly how I did it, and you'll see how easy it is and really how you can do it yourself. So I chose two colors that, so you wouldn't be confused as I'm doing it. That would make it easy for the camera to pick up the difference in the colors. So let me start by telling you that there's a company, I think it's called, it's Memory Book. Okay, there's a company called Memory Book, and they make these page protectors. They are expensive. And basically this one, okay, they have them where it only opens on the one side. Okay, so it's a page protector like this. Okay, this page protector is a double page protector. It opens like this. So that's a lot of real estate that you can get. Okay, and it goes into the album here, and then these two open like this. Okay, I find I really actually didn't know this would bug me so much, but I don't know if you can see that very well, but what happens is those lines down the middle really actually bug me. And so I thought I would get a ton of use out of these, and I've discovered that I'm really not using them. But they are, for people who don't want to mess with, like, say, what I'm doing, this is a great alternative. Memory Book Page Protectors. By C-Line Products. You can go to c-lineproducts.com, and that's who makes these. Okay, so that's one way that you can do it. Now, for me, that line down the middle bugs me, and so I do something like this. Now, here's the thing: you can take a page protector if you're concerned about your pictures being touched on the outside, and you can actually just cut a page protector in half and cover this as well, so that if you're concerned about people touching your pictures that are on the outside of the page protector. All right, so here's how I did it. It was very, very easy, okay? I start by taking and making 3 hinges, small little hinges, nothing really too big. Let me zoom in a little bit on what I'm doing now. Okay, so nothing really too big. I mean, this is just, I think it's 1 inch wide. I don't even think I measured. Okay. And all that you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to glue them down. All right. So, this is, let's say, my hinge that I'm going to have. This is the, and I decided it's going to be on the right hand side of the page. So for my 2-page spread, this would be on the right, and then I would have another page on the left, just like I did in my Luxembourg page. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little tape. I can put it like right on the flat part, or I can put it right on this guy, whichever is going to work better for you. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the inside like that, okay? And if you notice, I'm not even worried about like it measuring up anywhere, because it really doesn't matter. Okay, and I'm just going to stick one there. Okay, and then I'll take and I'll do another. Could you red line tape it down? Yes. Could you use grunge paper? Now, grunge paper is awesome. It's like grunge board, only it's more like paper. That stuff does not tear. And so if you're concerned about your hinges breaking, you could use that as well. All right, so these are my hinges. Okay, now how am I going to cover up my hinges? Because that would be kind of ugly to see, wouldn't it? Okay, like this. Well, if you look at my page, you'll see that I covered my hinges with pictures. Okay, so for instance, on this one, I would basically take a picture and cover it up, and you wouldn't see the hinge anymore. And you would do that, and you know, depending on how you're going to design the inside, or how it depends on how wide you even want this guy to be. It doesn't have to be as big. On this one, I wanted to show you, you can even decorate the trim, decorate the end, however you want to do it, okay? Then here's what you're going to do. What you're going to do is ultimately, this needs to be taped or glued to the back side of this right here. Ultimately, that needs to be glued to that, right? Okay, I can't do that until I have my page done. So let's go ahead and pretend that this page is done. Let's pretend this page is designed exactly how I want it to be. Okay, I'm gonna take my page protector, put the page in the page protector. Or not. Okay. All right, so the page is in the page protector. Now, all I'm going to do is, this guy will stay on the outside, right? All I'm gonna do now is take this like this, and I'm going to measure to some extent, and I use that term very loosely, okay? And so see how right here, this lines up here? On the very, very edge, on the very, very edge, I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife. Let me zoom in here and show you. I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife on the very, very edge of the page protector, and I'm going to just make a slit like that. See? And then what will happen is this will get taped behind that, okay? Then I'm gonna go, now see how this one's here, okay? So again, I'm just going to a tiny little slit on the very edge of my page protector. So right here, roughly. That's it. And then I'm gonna do it again down here. Oh, are you seeing it on the camera? Wait, did you see that on the camera, what I was doing? Here, I suck at this. I really do. This is why I do not do videos. People ask me all the time to show you how to do things. I'm horrible at how to do things videos. Okay, so I hope you saw that. I hope you did. And now all I'm gonna do, let me zoom out a little. Okay, now all I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna slide that in there. Do you see? Okay, and then I'm gonna slide this guy in there. And I'm gonna do that for all of them into the back of it, okay? Because I don't want it on the front, because the front is my completed page, right? And so just slide those in like that all the way through, and keep doing that down on through this guy right here to the back side. And it does take a little bit to kind of get all three in at the same time, like that. Okay, so now I have two in, right? And now I'm gonna put my third one in. Now sometimes if I have a hard time putting them all in, what I'll do is I'll go and I'll tape one down at a time so that it won't slide back out as I'm putting the other one in. Okay, that's it, right? And then what I'll do, that's it, that's the whole thing. Now you'll see that they're on the back side here. And what I'll do is I'll take a piece of tape. I'll take a piece of scrapbook tape. Remember, never use regular tape, but I'll take a piece of scrapbook tape, okay? And I'll just go starting up at the top piece so that it doesn't come out. And I'll do that one. I'll put tape there, and then I'll trim that a little bit. slide out. And then I'll go down to the next one while it's still in there, while it's in the page protector, and tape it down. Okay, and then go to the last one. Right. And so I have my hand in the page protector in order to tape it. Okay. Go all the way down. Tape keeps wrapping around me. That's why I like to use the red line tape. I don't have this problem. Okay. Okay. And let me trim this a little bit off. Okay, that's it. Okay, and now remember, these are going to be covered. You're not going to see that. It's going to be covered with a picture or your journaling or whatever it's going to be, and that's it. That's the whole thing. That's literally how I do it. Taped on the back side. Okay. Then what will happen is when you put your next page in, you know, on the back side of this, as you're putting the pages in your album, you're not going to see this either, because it's going to be covered up with your next page that goes on the back side. So it's a great way to add some real estate. You know, you can get additional, depending on how big your flap is, you can get additional pictures, either vertically or horizontally, however you want to do it. This could be literally, you know, all your journaling or whatever it may be. I do like to put, like I did on my page, on this one, I do like to put a thing to pull it open. You know, this says open at the top. And so I do like to put that there so that people know. But I can tell you that just by looking at it, it's going to be obvious that this opens, like, you know what I mean? And so that's how I did it. And I hope that makes a little more sense now, and now you're able to see what I meant. I do like to use red line. It's easier than just using regular tape. And then here, you know, I have my magnet. I would put my magnet down on this before I start putting my pictures down. So I would put the magnet down on this one. I have it in the corner right here. Okay, under the picture. I actually have it under this picture right here. You just can't tell. Maybe if it's a little closer, but no. I have it hiding under this picture and then the other part on the back here. But again, when the other page goes in there, you're not going to see it. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. I hope it makes sense how I cut the page protector. I know I go off the camera, which is why I don't make how-to videos. I am always amazed at how all these people can keep their work on camera. And I am always off camera. But I think it was Lynn who asked for this. So Lynn, God bless you. I hope this helped you. And I hope this made sense. God bless you guys. Take care. Bye.